every single revolutionary in history who is genuinely changing the world to be better, whether it's Nelson Mandela or Muhammad Ali or Malcolm X, you can name them all, went to jail. It is part of the hero's journey, unfortunately, and I must suffer. So I suffered. And it's a good thing I spoke for a very long time about the fact they're going to try and do that to me. And also I spoke for a very long time about the fact that life as a man is suffering. I do not need an easy life. I need a life of purpose and vision. And I derive my happiness from making sure that I'm doing the right thing. And if I have to suffer to do the right thing, then so be it. So I sat in a jail cell and suffered as a man should. That's why I went to jail. Explain to me why you took drugs. And it might get me canceled again, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
If we lived in the same city,
yeah,
and you were addicted to liquid heroin,
yeah,
and you said, Andrew, I need your help to quit my addiction,
yeah,
I would come over to your house and slap you in your fucking face for being a dumbass.
Okay.
That's all that would happen. I would just come up to you and say, Aiden, are you addicted to liquid heroin? Yes. Whack. Stop. Do you think it would work? Because we can try every day until it works.
I'm not sipping it anymore. I stopped.
That is the dumbest decision. You quit.
I've ever done.
You know what's funny? Let me tell you a story, because this is going to be a nice lighthearted stream. Let me tell you a story. Let's go back in time. When I was younger, my dad was a professional chess player, and I was professional at chess, and I was also did a lot of karate. I have 7 black belts, and I was doing Shotokan karate and playing chess, and I said, doing both of them is kind of stressful. I don't have much time to play with my friends. I'd like to give up one of them. And my dad said, you're not allowed to give up you can give up anything you want, but you're not allowed to replace it with dumb shit. You're not going to give up Shotokan karate or professional chess playing to sit and play with your friends like a dumbass. You're going to have to give one of them up and do something else. If you want to go be a football player, or you want to play piano or sing, I don't care what you want to do, but you have to dedicate your time effectively. The point being, you cannot give up something constructive to do something stupid.
Gotcha.
Giving up the gym to begin taking liquid heroin.
Okay, when you
probably the most fucking stupid decision I've ever heard of anybody taking in their life. In fact, I'm going to state this now as a matter of fact in history for the internet. I think you hold the record for making the most stupid life choice I have, me personally, Top G, ever been witness to hearing. Ever.
Wait.
Nobody on earth, nobody has told me a more stupid decision. I decided to stop going to the gym so I could focus on consuming liquid heroin. You are an idiot, Aiden.
I needed to hear that.
Explain to me. It's Monday morning.
Okay.
You're going to the gym, right?
Yes.
What happens on Tuesday when you change career path? Explain to me. What happens? I need to understand this now. You're going to the gym, you're getting in shape, you're looking better, and then you decide to become a drug addict. Please explain. I want to make sure this doesn't happen to me. So I need to understand how this terrible circumstance can befall a completely logical, intelligent.
The truth is, if I could clone myself, I would not. The better versions of me already walked the planet. Love was my link to the future. This ties back into the first quote of his.
When your body stops naturally producing testosterone, you just inject some. But my natural testosterone level is still very, very high, even though I'm 36 years old. So I have a very high testosterone level. I don't need to inject any, and I never have. And I've said to very reputable people online, tell me what tests you want me to do, and I'll forward them on. And I've done it all before, and everyone knows I'm not taking steroids.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I don't take steroids, and I would actually, you know what? I actually think you should do that, Aiden.
What? I'm not taking this.
You should attack me. When we see each other next, you should teach me a lesson, because I sit here online and I make fun of you. Next time you see me,
listen, I don't want
my ass. Aiden, you should kick my ass. I know, obviously, you didn't need to go gym. You're too busy taking drugs because you're such a fucking predator. You're an animal. So you're a predator. You should genuinely kick my ass next time I see you,
dude. For the first time.
You know, in the movie The Matrix, where Neo has a bald head like me.
Yeah.
And when he goes back into the Matrix, he has hair. And they ask, why do you have hair inside the Matrix? And he said, because that's your self-projection. That's how you see yourself and imagine yourself inside of the Matrix. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
I think that everybody should have a self-projection. You have to imagine how you see yourself. And if you see yourself as a superhero and an extremely disciplined and hardworking person who achieves everything he's ever wanted in life and does amazing things, you have to understand that you're not going to be able to do that on drugs. So you need to have a mental projection in your mind of who you think you can be and who you want to be. And if that person's a drug addict, then go be a drug addict. But if that person is an extremely successful, extremely hardworking, extremely intelligent, extremely respected individual, he's probably not going to be doing drugs. A lot of this is about your self-image. I don't know how you took drugs without feeling deep shame. You should have drunk that cup and instantly felt terrible, not because of what the narcotic did to you, because of who you were acting like. Where's your duty? Where's your shame? Where's your self-inflicting morality? Where's your pride? You just sat there and just took the drugs and didn't give a fuck. So that's the problem with all of this shit. And it's the problem for all these addicts. If you want to wake up and say, what kind of man am I? Am I a drug addict? Well, then go be a drug addict. What kind of man am I? Am I a man who has control of his life and control of his mind? Then I'm not a drug addict. You have to make a decision. I just don't understand how you even took it in the first place. I can't fathom, with all of my massive computation in my mind, as smart as I am, I can't work out why you thought that was a smart thing to do, or why it was worth doing, or why you continued to do it. I don't understand. I'm genuinely asking you in a non-patronizing way, not trying to make fun of you.
Oh, no.
I don't understand. Make me understand. Did it feel good? That exact line. Sometimes in life, you need to learn the hard way and experience things yourself. And everyone told me not to, but I had to do it myself. And now I realize I was wrong.
Are you calling me a...
You sound like a chick.
What? That doesn't sound like a girl. Sometimes in life, you even had to do shit that you know what I'm saying? Look where you are today. You didn't get here today by listening to regular fucking...
By fucking taking drugs. I've never taken a drug in my life. I have never tried a single drug in my life ever. I've never even tried a puff of weed in my life ever. I've never tried a steroid. I've never tried a narcotic ever in my life, ever, once, ever. Ever. Because I understood that there's two options. I don't like it, which means I never should have tried it, or I do like it, which means I never should have tried it. Either way, there is no possible benefit. There's no good outcome from me trying a narcotic. So I don't do that. And why would I? Why would I ever even try one? Well, let's address those facts. The steroids one, I'd actually like to address because I don't take steroids. And I actually dislike steroids heavily, and I'll tell you why. Because I am bestowed with all of God's greatest gifts. Imagine how much bigger I would look. I mean, everyone obviously sees me and goes, okay, Tate's big. But imagine how big I'd be if steroids didn't exist. All these people are like cheating, and it upsets me because I don't cheat.
True. Yeah, there's a lot of people thinking steroids. Yeah, it's true.
Everyone does. Everyone but me. So I would actually take, and I'll say this online, like I said a million times, I'll take any test you want. I don't take steroids. I never have in my whole life. I don't take steroids. I don't need to. I just train.
A man does not acquire a full skill set to be told, take care or be careful by amateurs. Raw action solves everything. Caution breeds fear. Now, this can be applied in so many different ways, but he's absolutely and utterly correct. You know, I even had this recently. People were saying, Tate, be careful, you're going to get banned. I did not become who I am. I did not become the kind of guy who is above and beyond governmental control, who is not scared of losing his bank accounts, who doesn't need social media to be relevant, who has a strong network all around the world, who can still manage to get his signal out to the matrix. I did not become a man with a full skill set to be told, be careful by some fucking amateur. Of course you told me that I needed to preserve my social media accounts because you need them. I don't need them. Raw action solves everything and caution breeds fear. If I was still on YouTube and Instagram scared about being deleted, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be telling you the things I'm telling you. The world is not going to get any better anytime soon. Bad things are going to continue to happen. And they're going to continue to try and control and manipulate you. And I'm going to continue to say this is how you escape the matrix. I'll continue trying to teach you how to make money because I want all of my fans to be as rich and strong and powerful as possible. I want Tate fans to be recognizable on the street. I want you to see one walking past and go, he must follow Andrew Tate. That guy's a fucking winner. I can't do that if I sit cautious and fearful of getting deleted. So when some amateur says, Andrew, you should calm down, you're going to get deleted. I didn't acquire a full skill set to listen to amateurs. I'm uninterested. I do whatever the fuck I need to do. That's the difference. You were a pussy and thought you'd be safe.